Hi, Salaam Ismail here. I'm director of the National United Youth Council Incorporated, and I'm here to talk about the history of slavery in our great state of New Jersey. Here at the location in Elizabeth, New Jersey, near the Presbyterian Church grounds, in a cemetery that is hundreds of years old, where many of them are unmarked graves of slaves. Yeah, slaves. Here behind me is a monument been erected by a group called the 313 Ancestors Organization. They pretty much have been kind of finding the history of many of these unmarked graves, which is full of African slaves. Elizabeth, formerly Elizabethtown, started in 1664. It is the first state capital of New Jersey. It has a horrific background of brutal chattel slavery. And today I want to talk to you much about it. Right along this area is hundreds of grave sites that dates back to the 1600s, and where many of the slave owners, slaves even lie. This group is still trying to identify those slaves and in association either with their plantation owners or their history from Africa. I want to say to you that Elizabeth, formerly Elizabethtown, in 1741, during the so-called slave uprising, went crazy. They went during a time where there was a conspiracy to uproot plantation owners, kill white women, and burn down their plantation homes, which was ideally was false. But what ended up happening is the sheriff at that time took many of African slaves and hung them, burned them by the stake, and including 3 African slaves who were burned at the stake at the site of the Elizabeth Union County Courthouse, which is just right in front of me. We went before the county and asked them to erect some sort of plaque in memory of those 3 African slaves of 1741, which is one of the most brutal times in American history, and they refused to do that. So we want to tell our story, and this is just part 1 of that. Stay tuned.